time has come. Step in the shadows, army of one. But you're born to face it, and the war's begun. This gon' be madness, this gon' be madness. Walking through the ashes, I'm carrying matches. This gon' be madness, this gon' be madness. This gon' be madness.
Shot the goal! And it's a goal! And they score! Shot the goal! We welcome you way down to Quad Park for this matchup between the Hilltoppers and the Middleton Cardinals, two powerhouses going at it on this Saturday evening. I'm Ben Lyles-Schwarz, joined by Owen, Boschert, and Mr. Koski for this broadcast. Let's get into today's keys to the game first for the Hilltoppers.
Keys for the Hilltoppers: score early, get out to a great start, put pressure on the Cardinals early. When Marquette High has scored more than one goal this season, they have not lost. We need the Stars to continue playing well. Marquette has played off the back of their top scorers this year, and they've also continued to play solid defense. We also have some juniors that need to step up, and they will ultimately come down to whether Middleton can shut down Bausch, Huschman, and Allen. Play with pace. This is Middleton's third game of the week and 17th of the season. The wear and tear of a regular schedule could ultimately catch up to the Cardinals if MUHS frequently goes to Huschman on the wing and uses his elite speed to get opportunities.
And now we'll go to Owen for Middleton.
Yeah, for Middleton here is control the middle early. Marquette runs through senior midfielder Ivan Solmatch. Middleton needs to press him quickly, forcing them to play wide, distribute the rhythm, just cancel all the rhythm that Marquette has. They also need to contain Ben Bausch. He's been their main senior forward, as Marquette plays the ball up to him lots of times with 10 goals this season. Keep him doubled whenever he's near the box and deny him service. Set pieces can be the difference. Both teams defend well in open play, so corners and free kicks could decide this game. Middleton should focus on delivering quality balls into the box and being first to second chances.
And now it's Marquette's key players to watch, Mr. Koski.
We have J.J. Allen, a defender who's been playing further upfield as the year has gone on. His timely goal-scoring ability combined with his captaining of the defense makes him a dynamic player. We also have Ben Bausch. The offense runs through him. If he scores, Marquette High wins games. They need to use Bausch and Huschman and their connection to get frequent opportunities and wear down defenses.
That's all for the keys to the game. Marquette Middleton is up next.
Number 2, Augie Andrewsis. Number 3, J.J. Allen. Number 4, Ben Pollock. Number 5, Katahdin Heweiler. Number 6, Eli Cocker. Number 9, Tariq Khan. Number 10, Charlie Angwell. Number 11, Ivan Huschman. Number 19, Kevin Brennan. And number 23, Ben Bausch. Marquette High, Middleton High School, the Big 8 Conference, the Greater Metro Conference, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. This evening's sports medicine coverage is provided by Michelle Whitaker, Vanessa Wilkerson, Kaylee Lewis, and the experts at Midwest Orthopedic Specialty Hospital. Please stand for our prayer and the playing of our national anthem. As a Catholic school in the Jesuit tradition, we begin all activities by asking for God's blessing. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God in heaven, we come before you tonight and we give you thanks for your many blessings. May the actions of everyone here this evening, athletes and fans, reflect your love and concern for all. May the athletes compete at their highest level, keeping free from injury, honoring their opponent with respect and sportsmanship, and through their effort in mind, body, and soul, bring honor and praise to you, Almighty God. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Please stay standing for the national anthem played by Junior Ben Lyles-Schwarz. Good luck to all and enjoy.
That was so tough, Ben. Holy Lord.
Good job, buddy.
I welcome you to Quad Park on this Saturday evening. We thank you for spending some time with us. Now, there's a very important game coming on in about an hour, but you can catch our first half and a halftime interview as well before you head off to watch the Brewers beat the Cubs in Game 5. But Marquette right now focused on Middleton, a team, the defending two-time state champions. A big game for the Hilltoppers. They're ranked 10th as of now. The Cardinals are ranked 8th in the state. So it should be a good matchup between these two teams. Marquette topping off a very difficult schedule that they've had to this point. They're looking for some firepower in a win over Middleton tonight.
Yeah, Marquette coming off some wins and some losses. Positive but negative season so far. They've had their ups and downs. Marquette has to get off to a strong start like they have in their past game, especially like at Brookfield East. They came out strong in that game. That they just went their way there. So coming out strong is going to be huge here. Let's see what Marquette can do with the ball.
So at that point, Marquette scored first. They took down Sussex. Getting out to that early goal is a very important thing for these Hilltoppers, especially against a high-powered Middleton offense that won 16-0 on Thursday. So they're coming off a big-time win of their own. But two teams reaching the crossroads right now, nearing the playoff season. So it should be a good one here at Quad. We are off and running, ready to rock and roll. Marquette boots it far down the side, trying to get something going early against a staunch Middleton defense. This one crossed in, looking for Ben Bausch already. No surprise there. Middleton with a nice response defensively. Good physical play there to take it away.
Yeah, good press, good play the ball. Let's see. Either team's going to want to keep possession here as Middleton boots it forward.
That's a harsh foul, Augie Andrusas. A little bit of physicality, elbow to the face of a Cardinal. And that will be a yellow card, our first of the night. Eli Datowski, he's the senior, a captain on this team, taking one for the team. So it's an opportunity for Middleton early to play one into the box. Just 34 seconds into this game, already threatening at the Marquette defense. Kicked in very deep, looking for a backdoor header. That one just wide. And that'll go with the Hilltoppers. An opportunity there for Middleton to get out in front early.
And no one really picked up the Cardinals player over there as that cross came in kind of far post.
And then the opportunity on the second chance didn't work either. So Marquette already some defensive struggles. We've seen this team be pretty solid until they make that little mistake that proves to be very costly. Comes down. This one will be sent in, headed back. Middleton trying to find something that they like, particularly by Tarek Khan. And his pass ahead to Kevin Brennan. Good physical defense again by Middleton. We saw Marquette really struggle against Arrowhead, trying to be physical defensively. That came in a 2-1 Warhawks win on opening night. Hushmad boots it in right at Probasco for the save.
Yeah, you can see there Marquette wants to cross. They're using their wings. They have speed on both sides of the wing, so I wouldn't be surprised if they overuse that. And as you can see, defense here as JJ pushes up, they like to use that. They like to push their outside backs more up the field, play more offensive. It's worked well so far this season. Let's see if they can do it tonight.
Deep ball headed away by Marquette. That'll be a throw for the Cardinals. Pretty evenly matched game in the early going. Cardinals awaiting a throw. Marquette backed up defensively. Hasn't been great this year. In that Arrowhead game in St. Charles North, they like to play out in the midfield and in the attacking third. Looks this will be a borderline cross from the throw. Everybody's set up in the box. There it is. It'll go out of bounds.
First, one of those good opportunities there for Middleton. Tries to get the ball in the box, but can't. And as we see Marquette here using that wing, let's see if they can. If I were them, I would just contain possession here. Looks like they want to go long. Let's see if they do that.
This one played for Bausch up ahead. He's triple teamed.
Good hold-up play. Good hold-up play.
Here's a chance. Khan looking back door. It's a volley.
Oh,
Great save by Probasco. Still free in the middle. And that one will go out of play. Oh, my. J.J. Probasco. As good as it gets. What a save.
And that whole play started out there with Ben Bausch really holding on 3 defenders to kind of maintain Marquette high possession. That was excellent by Ben. Found Tarek on the wing. Great cross. Great opportunities for Marquette High very early on.
Want to see chances like that develop early. And they have certainly done a good job of that. Here's a set-piece opportunity, something in the open we said could be the difference in this game. Booted in, and it'll be on top of the goal.
Yeah, I said set pieces are going to be big for both teams, especially Middleton, but Marquette can use those opportunities too. Hate to see a wasted opportunity there as the ball goes out of bounds.
This one played up ahead. Middleton trying to get something going. Bill plays it back to the defensive line. Back to Bill. Back to Shad Edzofaba. It's been physical defensively for Marquette. Headed down by Heweiler. A nice shot to take it up the pitch by Middleton. Marquette's forwards, we've seen them in many different positions. Really does depend on the game. In this one, they're playing far up. Got a whistle, and it'll go with Marquette. Hushmad baiting in the foul from Rowen Bile, the senior.
Yeah, some physical play early on. I like to see that. That was like a good physical battle between two teams who really want to get after it.
So a deep kick on the way from Marquette. Into the box. Bosco leaps and grabs it. There was a whistle. Looks like he might have gotten kicked.
Offside. Offside's the call.
Either way, works out well for Middleton. For Bosco, their senior goalie, he's been excellent this season. Numerous shutouts for the Colonels, a big reason why they are ranked as high as they are. Cocker heads it down to Kahn, trying to find Brennan. That pass intercepted. And out of play off of Xander and Driss. Marquette will throw. Not a great pace this game so far. Pretty stop-start. Neither team with a real advantage. 6 minutes in. Bausch. A nice move trying to evade a triple team. Middleton has obviously recognized the threat that is Ben Bausch, and they have had guys on him all day. Allen to take the throw, looking for Kahn. Down the line, he'll go to Bausch instead. Once again, there's 3 men in white around him. This one taken away up to Kang. Carlson plays it back to Maurer. The standout striker. 2 hat-tricks on the season, a push to Cocker. The advantage will play out, so Marquette will still have possession. Prospero, we've seen how comfortable he is with his feet as a goalie. With a nice job handling the pass from Landon Coach. This one will go out to play, and Marquette throw.
Yeah, high pressure from Middleton there. Prospero just barely got it off. Let's see if Middleton decides to lay off like most teams do, but high press could be an advantage as we see here, high press there to win the ball back.
Coach boots this one far out, Endress. Cocker, a big-time header, looking for Bausch up top, but it'll settle down with the Cardinals. Bosco boots it right back where it came from. That one headed, and it'll be back to Prospero. Goalie to goalie, Middleton to Marquette. Coach getting his first start of the year as a sophomore, backing up Eli Cocker defensively. Couple of headers from Middleton, trying to finally get possession. Brennan couldn't get it. Back once again by the Cardinals. Prospero will settle with it.
Yeah, you can see J.J. Allen here really far up as on the other side too. They look like they're playing a 3-back here, but they're actually playing a 4. Some good disguising scheme play as they look to push their outside backs up into the midfield where they really want to control this ball.
Edzofama trying to find something upfield. Plays it along the far side. Tic-tac-toe back to Edzofama. Taken down to the ground, and now the whistle as Hushmad was getting ready to take a breakaway. So neither team able to break through. We're nearing the 10th minute here at Quad. Lower scoring game. It's poised to be that way. Endress up to Kang. Plays it back for Davis. Keith back to Davis. Plays it through. Nice 1-2 ball that's off of Allen. It'll be a Cardinals throw. The work never stops for Marquette defensively.
Some good passing there. 1-2. Want to keep the ball moving, which is good. Very technical with the passing there for Middleton.
Middleton's passing has been excellent this game, seated on all three levels of the pitch and both sides of the pitch as well. That pass intercepted, played all the way back for Adzafama. Trying to find up the far side, but the Cardinals forced back.
Oh,
that
good.
pass picked off. Brennan, a good tackle by Keith.
Can tell Marquette High is really waiting for that Cardinal mistake, and then they're ready to pounce and go the other way. Really quick transitions. Nice little cat and mouse game. Can tell the Cardinals are really trying to slow the ball down, back and forth with their passing, try and clip a long ball over the top. Marquette High really trying to navigate those transitional moments really, really well.
To your point, that's what teams have tried to do against Marquette all year. They baited a defense that really likes to pass in the backfield, to make a mistake, to make a bad pass. You saw J.J. Allen completely whiff on the pass earlier in the year. That's the stuff that happens when you play the technical game that Middleton's playing right now and that Marquette is also playing at this moment. Just passes it around. Hugh Weiler now has it. Played up the side, but that's right to the Cardinals. Adzafama settles down with it. His pass, a really good job to find it by the Hilltoppers. Cocker plays it to Khan, has Bausch in the middle. Pressure from all sides. J.J. Allen now has it, plays it back to Khan. Good defense. And that's going to go with Marquette. Looked like it may have gone off of Yijun Kang. Marquette will take the throw nonetheless. That's Bausch. Trying to take a break, but Adzafama takes it away. The flex for a goal kick.
Yeah, good attack from Marquette, as it seems like it's been their first on the offensive side in a long time, as they had one earlier. But using the wings with Hushmad there and J.J. Allen, just passing it around, that's going to be big. Like I've said, these past couple of sequences is going to be through Marquette, as here's a good ball.
Oh, got to talk there.
Brennan couldn't handle the errant pass. And it'll end up with the Cardinals despite a nice tackle by Liam Mullen. Now playing up the field, it's Kang trying to find something, trying to weave through the defense. Plays it back to Adzafama. Endress settles down with it. Now it's Carlson playing it out wide. Pass from Davis into the corner. Three Cardinals all around the ball. That's not something we've seen much. The spacing for Middleton has been very good, but it'll be a throw for the Cardinals.
Yeah, going back to your point, Mr. Koski, communication, like you said over there, that's a big part of this game, the game that we love. Communication is going to be huge, as both teams want to know where each player is, each individual, and connect as a team, but it all starts with the talking.
Heather headed right back. And now Marquette trying to get something, but once again, Adzafama really captaining that defense. He's been physical. Long pass finds Khan on the wing, pressured by Endress. He will try to get around Endress, still in the corner, centers it on. That's behind the net. The defense on both sides has been great in the early going. Looks like one of those games where a mistake, a breakaway, that's what's going to make the difference. Question is, which team does it come from?
Yeah, that's going to be a big question that we're going to ask, as Marquette and Middleton is going to want to keep strong defenses, keep the ball in front, nothing behind, because like you said, a through ball or a mistake on the defensive like Marquette has had throughout the season is going to be dreadful, because that may be the only chance for either team.
Adzafama gets taken to the ground. That'll be a kick for the Cardinals. Maybe a little too much physical play from the Hilltoppers. booted down, but it'll settle in with Prospero. Errant pass that time. Marquette taking their time in the backfield. Hugh Weiler with it. Plays it back. Coach trying to find something. Neither team has been able to find a hole in the defense. Anything to attack on. This one booted all the way up to midfield by Probasco. Settles down with Maurer. Leads the team in goals. He's a threat that Marquette has to look after. Booted all the way to the far side. Chasing after it is Natowski. He'll find it in the corner. Plays it up top. Center back in. Headed back out. And both teams played a little game of ping pong outside the box. But Marquette will win the battle.
Way to bring it out. Way to bring it out. Got Ben.
Brennan to Bausch. Bausch makes a nice cut on the far side. He's got Kahn and Brennan. Andrus will boot that one. And flying in is Probasco to gobble up that one.
Good attack from Marquette. There's a look from Bausch to move forward there. He plays the ball in, and if that just gets a little bit farther and finds Hushmet, he's got a wide open goal. But some good, positive looks here for Marquette as they look to attack.
Both teams playing a highly physical game. We're seeing it on the far side right now. Here's a chance in the box. Marquette trying to get away. And that will go for a goal kick deflected out by Middleton. Kicked it right to coach. He's been more involved than anybody that we've seen on Marquette, and he's making one of his first starts of the season. So Sauber being thrust in a pretty big position in a pretty big game. That pass from Brennan just not where it was supposed to be, and now Middleton takes it. Bile to Andrus. Now it's a chance for Kang on a breakaway. Left-footed shot saved by Prospero.
First on-target shot for either team so far. Maybe that one over there by Bosch, but otherwise, that's the first one on target, but an easy save for Prospero.
Marquette High going to go long here with the build-up.
That's when I got to try something different. Haven't seen Prospero that far out from his box all game, but nearly halfway done with the first half. You have to start making some adjustments. Want to stay ahead of Middleton. Bushman tried to get down the side. They've really limited him today, which was one of our key points. If Marquette can get him going, outpace the defense, be a big key for the Hilltoppers to win this one. Maurer settles down with it, plays it back. Now up the side, it's Kang. Right
Nice
through
tackle.
the legs of Khan. Another nice move to get around Cocker. Plays it out wide for Natowski. Nice touch to take it down. Try to thread the needle into the box, but sliding in there is Prospero.
We've seen Middleton multiple times switching the field as they cut in. They don't look to play the ball through, but they look to switch, which is a great opportunity and a great attacking scheme for Middleton here. But if they're going to switch the ball, they want to get a good cross in and a good head on the ball. So if they can switch the ball and put the ball in the air more, maybe a head or a foot, that'd be the key to helping them win this game.
Middleton once again on the attack. They have kind of taken the possession arrow back in their favor over the course of the last 5 minutes, putting pressure on the Hilltopper defense. But even still, Marquette has had better opportunities on goal, but at some point, you got to think that one of these is going to amount to something. Left-footed shot looking back post. Still a chance, a shot saved by Prospero. Free for now, and Khan will free it clearly of the zone. So good job by the Marquette
good block, Ben.
defense. And now Bausch on a bit of a breakaway of his own. Heavy touch, still has it. Dancing around the defense, trying to cut back and forth. Really sensational job by Adzafama to limit Marquette's best striker. And that will end with a goal kick.
Good attack by Middleton. Great shot, great save by Prospero to get it away, and then a good counterattack from Ben Bausch. Can't make anything out of it, but both teams playing very offensive here in the last couple of minutes.
Got some early subs in here before the 20-minute mark. Both teams have made a couple changes. We'll see if we can see what kind of tactical adjustments have been made as well.
Marquette has employed tactical adjustments game to game at a pretty rapid pace. Guys in different places, higher, lesser usage of some players, but over the course of a season, this is Marquette's 14th game. You have to keep that pace. You have to keep changing things up. If your opponent sees something in one game, you can't see it in the next. So Marquette reverting back to the passing around in the backfield. And this has been a dangerous thing for them to do this year, but they execute it quite well. Hocker up to Liam Mayo, the sophomore. He's got a hefty amount of goals on the season, or for playing as much as he has. Wasn't even on the starting lineup in the first game. Middleton carving up the midfield of Marquette right now. This is gonna end with a foul. Mayo goes down to the ground. Kang was there, and it looked like he might have caught Mayo right in the upper leg area. And that will pause the game clock as we have an injury timeout.
Yeah, going back, like you said, Ben playing with the ball very tightly in the backfield there. That's what they want to do. They want to drag the attackers in, and then they want to create multiple chances, multiple options within the midfield. And that creates a counterattack using Ben Bausch and Hushman on the wing for them to be able to press the ball forward, get crosses, get shots in. So that's what they're looking for on those tactical side.
Yeah, 20 minutes into the game, neither team sustained that advantage. Neither team much of anything offensively. There's been some good looks, but past that, not a lot for either side. And gotta start thinking, how can I score that goal? How can I get in front and gain leverage in the game? Going into halftime with a 1-0 lead is a lot better than going inside. Momentum on your side. We've seen Marquette take 1-0 leads in halftime both ways this year. More recently, they've won the games that they've let in. They'll have a kick from near midfield, but everybody lines up in the box.
And Jacob Clarke there, number 8, just coming in for Liam Mayo right there, the injured player. So yet another change for Marquette High.
You don't mainly see Clarke as an attacker, more of a midfield defender type guy. So we'll see if that changes or any of Marquette is currently playing its players. Chance on the far side, maybe the cross one in. Played out to Hushman. His speed is lethal. He's going to put one in the box. And a huge leap from Probasco. His vertical has been really, really fun to watch today. Kang taken away. Good job defensively by the Hilltoppers in the midfield. Charlie Angle stepping up that time. Said less and less of Angle's name as the season has gone on. A pretty key player early on in the year. Still a lot of assists, but that goal-scoring threat he possessed last year is kind of dissipated.
Good spell of possession here from Marquette High. Able to pin the Cardinals back a little bit, pass the ball around, move, enjoy some territorial advantages as well.
That's something they haven't really had the luxury of all game. Middleton has had response after response for Marquette's attacks. Hasn't really let them get much in their own zone. So a full-on reset for Marquette. Dancing along the far side. Hushman, there's that speed. Centers it in.
Oh, missed.
A look for Bausch. And diving on it is Probasco. Another good look for Marquette. That time it comes from Hushman. Can't let him get going if you're Middleton. He's a dangerous guy to watch.
Really appreciate, though, that Owen Hambrook gambled there, had a chance, just couldn't quite sort out his feet before kicking the ball to try and score there.
Allen plays it off the back of a Cardinal, and it'll stay with Middleton. Natowski on the far side. Plays it down, but winning the foot race is Marquette. And that will be a goal kick.
See some subs coming on here for Marquette. They like to sub early and sub fast, but that's going to be a struggle, but also an advantage at sometimes. Middleton now able to attack maybe on the left side, or they have fresh legs, which they can move forward as we see here. And we can see again as they take it out of the backfield.
Cocker with it.
No need to rush here. Notice that the Cardinals aren't, I mean, there is pressure, but guy on the ball has time. No need to rush.
And we've seen some teams really high press the Hilltoppers, and you have to wonder, we said in the open, this is the third game of the week for Middleton, so some of that fatigue, even though they won pretty handily on Thursday night, you got to wonder if you can't expend some of that energy in that place. That's a nice move. A couple of nice moves on the far side, trying to get through a defense that just continues to spawn players right near the ball. They are all over Marquette. That's out for a Cardinals throw.
Yeah, both teams playing really well on the defensive side, keeping that strong 4-5 defensive line, or on the back. But both teams got to keep it through the whole game, because if they let up now, then the other team has momentum, and it's just going to be a struggle going forward.
Intrusus boots that one for Clarke. Didn't have much on it. There was a high kick, though.
Way to bring that down, Jacob. Good job holding on to possession, not giving up an early chance for the Cardinals to come right back against Marquette High.
Marquette once again passing around with no pressure at all. They have all day and all night and all weekend to get these passes off.
Yeah, if I were Augie, I'd just start bringing the ball up against the Cardinals, trying to force that defender to make a choice.
We saw J.J. Allen do that against Hamilton. He was playing high up, and he still is. He was more of a defender role that game. He's settled into a midfielder position for this one. But now if you're Middleton, this is the quick spurts that you have to look for. Sands plays it back to Maurer. The Kang back to Maurer. Got Sands and Indras. He chooses option number 3 and goes to Carlson. Pass booted up. Allen in the air, heads it down. Endres was there, but it's taken by Sands. Now to Endres. Maurer takes it. Marquette, they are pressing high defensively.
Good step, JJ.
Allen steps in front of the pass, takes it away. Bouse trying to get around defensively. Sam Keith, that'll be a foul, and they'll go with Middleton. Some sloppy passing here. That one from Maurer, not as quick as you would have liked. Now it chases Probasco back, and Bouse chasing Adzafama all around. It's the activity you like to see from Marquette. Staying strong, staying active. Angwil darting up the side. Plays it down, looking for Hushmab, but winning the race are the Cardinals. Now we finally get a whistle, and it's a goal kick. Some subs on the way for both sides.
Seen the last 5 or so minutes, Marquette High, when a ball goes down the line or into the midfield, they're winning those balls. Now they're turning possession back against the Cardinals. Hopefully they can continue to do that. I think that will lead to some early transitions, great opportunities to score on the Cardinals.
Coach will track that one all the way back. Prospero pressured heavily, a nice pass up the middle. Hugh Weiler plays it, looking for Hushmad, long on the side. Hushmad wins the race. That's out of play for quarter kick. I'd like to remind you, at halftime, with about 10 minutes, there's an interview with members of the DSHA Fall Musical Hadestown, and we do understand that in about a half hour, there is a very big baseball game We'd love if you could stay with us all the way. We will be giving you guys updates on the Brewers game as it does develop in that first inning. Oh, it's been the whole series. We won't miss any of that. We'll give all the score updates. We don't want to miss any of it here in the booth. This one's an in for Marquette, headed up in the air. That's just good defense. Middleton double teaming, triple teaming everybody they see with the ball.
Really good counterattack opportunity here.
Pass from Kang, sent across from Heel. Andrusis back to Prospero. Lays it across for Coach. Out for Babovich. It's out.
Yeah, we've seen lots of fouls in this game. Pretty physical so far. Like Ben, you said, physical is going to be a key point here as both teams look to play strong and sturdy, but not get too aggressive as we already have one yellow card. Hopefully nobody else gets injured or no more yellow cards are shown.
That was an early yellow card in this one. Cocker. Back to Angwell. Long ball into the box. Had some potential. Hembrook tried to settle down with it, but cleared away by the Cardinals. So a Marquette throw. They go short. Played back across. Trying to get something on the far side, but the defense of Middleton, every single Marquette player that has the ball, attracts multiple defenders. Hounding defensively, and there really isn't much you can do. If you are Marquette, it's just the way that Middleton plays. It's the reason they've won so many games. Coach takes a risk and steps in to take that one away. A good opportunity for a run there from Charlie Thusis.
Yeah, it's a risky step there because if he doesn't get the ball, then he'll get the player. That's a yellow, maybe even a red.
Or he just gets past him entirely, and
yeah,
it's a golden opportunity for a goal. A lot that could have went wrong there. Luckily, nothing too terrible. And this has turned into a hound dog fight down in the corner. Both teams playing incredibly physical. This game ramps up 10 minutes to go in the first half.
It was one of the first times we saw J.J. Allen get down the wing and had an opportunity to get across. Great physical battle there down by the byline.
With Kahn not on the field, Allen's their main option down the side. They've got Hushman, they've got Angwell on Probosco's right side, but on his left, there's a whole lot of chances that could be created. Cocker plays it back. Stepping in defensively is Middleton. Hushman works around him, takes a shot just wide.
Good shot there. Gets his foot underneath the ball, doesn't lift it too high, just keeps it low and driven and just barely misses the outside post there. Good shot, good opportunity for the Hilltoppers.
So Probosco will take a goal kick. Good look for Marquette, and the momentum is slowly shifted. You have the first 20 minutes of this game pretty much occupied by Middleton, and the last 11 have been more in the Marquette zone. So offensively, good spurts from Marquette.
You got Zayden Bigham just recently came in on that last substitution opportunity. Kevin Brennan also back in for Marquette High. We'll see what these subs can do for the Hilltop.
You're starting to see guys like Bingham that haven't really played much this year. Coach Lawrence likes their development, trusts them in a game as big as this. Pretty big stakes on the line in the state of Wisconsin, the 8th and 10th ranked teams in Marquette. A pretty packed week coming up. They play with Menominee Falls and Madison West. Two broadcasts that we will have on Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, both teams playing great defense and have offensive spurts here. Marquette has looked good on the counterattacks and just moving forward with possession, but Middleton has looked great on the press. Both teams have had good spurts, but mostly just great defense from both sides of the ball.
Marquette's had more good opportunities, but there have been more longer stints defensively by Marquette. So both teams approaching attacking in different ways. Hushbad trying to get up the far side. You can just see when he takes off, it is as fast as anybody will get on this team. Intrusus tried to find Couch on the far side, and he couldn't have. There's that communication. Talked about it early. Marquette has to be stellar, make the right passes. Little miscommunications like that, and all of a sudden the Cardinals an opportunity with a throw, and Marquette defensively now. That one will go with the Hilltoppers, and we've got some subs. Looks like J.J. Allen is going to come out. We don't see this much from Marquette.
Alejandro Munoz coming in for Marquette High, playing here in the middle. And as Marquette High kind of reshuffles the pack, looks like Charlie Angwell is kind of playing right defense, right where JJ would normally be.
Marquette continuing to pass it around defensively in the back. Response from Middleton. That one will go out with the Cardinals. Throw in for them, and 5 minutes of that. These are very important 5 minutes. If either team can score a goal, a significant advantage in this affair.
Yeah, momentum's going to be big. If either team can get an opportunity or at most a goal, that's going to be big for each side. As we can hear some fans.
Starting to get into it. It's a good one here at Quad. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday evening. Andrewsis, left foot. Angwell trying to take it around.
Good cut inside.
He's going to try and throw the needle to Brennan, and there's the miscommunication again. Brennan stepped over the ball. That pass was intended for him. And now Middleton on an attack of their own. A through ball, a race, won by Heweiler.
Sloppy. Yeah, just miscommunication. You have to talk there because that's an opportunity for Marquette to score or even get on the offensive side of the ball. But miscommunication gives the ball away and gives possession back to the Cardinals.
Now Middleton settling into their set with just 4 minutes to go, passing back to Probasco. Abzofama plays it up. Natowski looking ahead. Nice job by Andrewsis to pick it off. Another chance. Natowski dancing through defenders, plays it back. Balot a shot. Bullseye at Prospero. Could not have been right at him anymore. Didn't even move. This game still stays 0-0. Andrewsis looking for something. And now Middleton pressing a little higher than they were earlier on in the game. Sense of urgency for both teams. As we enter the half, Babovich's pass intercepted. Abzafama back with it for the Cardinals. Chips it in. It'll be headed for Prospero. Handles it with his foot in no rush. He's got the whole business week to get that one. And he finally picks it up. Middleton showing no instincts of pressing at all. Letting Marquette get as comfortable as they want. Trying to save some energy for a second half that, well, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, possession has been pretty sloppy here in the last couple of minutes here. But let's see if either team wants to just control this game and then as they control the game, move the ball forward in the second half because momentum is going to be big if they can get one at the late stages of this half.
Seen a difference a late first half goal can make in games at all levels of all sports. Clarke has Brennan ahead, but just defender after defender surrounding the ball. Plays it out wide.
Good patience by Jacob there. Didn't force a pass that didn't need to be made, brought it to the middle, allowed Marquette High to get numbers up the field.
Advantage plays out. Brennan plays it back to Cocker. And, I mean, like you said, Mr. Koski, I was expecting a pass. Clarke dekes out the defense. Does a good job of giving Marquette a solid look to score. They squandered that. And we're going to get the ball back. It'll go with Marquette. 1:30 to go in the first half. All knotted up at 0 here at Quad Park. Don't go anywhere. We have an interview at halftime with members of the DSHA Fall Musical Hadestown. And in the second half, we know there's a Brewer game. We will be giving you updates as scores come in. We care about this as much as you guys do at home. It'd be great if you guys could stick around for the rest of what is going to be a really good game. 1 minute to go in the first half. Marquette threatening with an opportunity. A low ball played into the box. Headed away. 1 minute to go. This one booted in. Headed around, still free. And it just finds Probasco of all the guys. Finds the goalie, and now a break for Middleton, trying to get something of their own before halftime. Natowski, he's got a chance. Forsland dancing around the edge. 30 seconds to go. Middleton trying to put something special in the back of the net. That pass botched by Sands. It's out of bounds, and Marquette will take it. A good job by the Hilltoppers, applying enough pressure. 20 seconds to go.
Going to be a slow ending to this one as we're going to half tied here.
And that brings us to halftime at Quad Park. It is a 0-0 game between Marquette and Middleton. We will be back in 1 minute with an interview of members of the DSHA Fall Musical. Don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome to a very special Hilltopper halftime show. Ben Lyles-Schwarz, you're joined by Maddie Lamp and Rory Bates, juniors at DSHA and Marquette High. They're actors in DSHA's fall musical Hadestown. Thanks for coming out to Quad today. Great to have you guys.
Of course.
So Hadestown, for those of you who don't know about it, is a folk-style retelling of popular Greek myths set in a Depression-era jazz-infused world. And Rory, if someone walks into Hadestown not knowing a thing about the show, who are some of the main characters they can expect to see?
Well, the story is mainly focused on this character, Orpheus, who's from Greek myth, and he goes on this journey of denial and acceptance about his lover, Eurydice, and the main players in his story are the Greek gods, and they are Hermes, played by Madeline Lampy right here, Hades, the Fates, and Persephone, who is Hades' wife.
And all those play a different role. Hermes, what's Hermes' role in the show?
So he is pretty much the narrator of the show. He has a very interesting role because though he's narrating the show, he doesn't have the ability to change the story. So it's kind of an emotional journey for him in the sense that he doesn't get to see it play out in the way that he likes.
And in most musicals, the narrator's very involved.
Right.
Is it impartial? Is the narrator forced to one side? How does that journey happen?
So basically for the storyline, he has to keep retelling the story over and over again. It's like a curse put on him, so he doesn't have the choice to make the story go his way or not. He is told to tell it as a tragedy, so it doesn't end the way he likes.
And it is a tragedy. Not many musicals end in tragedies. So what makes this story that ends sad so relatable, personal, that people want to come and see?
Well, one of the most like pivotal numbers in the show is called "Doubt Comes In," and I don't want to spoil too much because it's very important. But at the end of the song, the main character Orpheus makes a decision that both I think Hermes and like the rest of the characters and the audience both like wish he almost hadn't made this decision. And it's like it's one of those things where it's like it leaves you like, oh my God, I didn't know he was gonna do that. And so yeah.
I mean, when I watched it the first time, I was expecting a different ending. It leaves you shocked, but in a way, that's what's so beautiful about it. It differs from everything that anybody's ever seen in musicals. So, Maddie, what's different past just the, ending in a tragedy from, like, Hamilton, Wicked, Les Mis, some that our viewers might have seen other than Hadestown?
Yeah, so I think in a lot of musicals, they set it up like how it's going to be told. Like, they're setting it up as if it's going to end very well. And so this, in the opening number, they say that Hermes says that it's a sad song, it's a tragedy. So in this musical, they're kind of setting it up as if it's going to end sadly, but it's also still such a shock at the end that he makes the wrong choice.
Yeah, I mean, you get so engrossed in these
Right.
stories when you go to theater. That stuff that, you remember before you went to the show, it just takes you by surprise. But what's one moment that's going to stick with these viewers when they leave the theater?
Well, besides that like twist ending, I think this character Eurydice, she towards the middle part of the show, she decides to go away from her lover Orpheus and descend into the underworld, which is controlled by Hades. And here she wishes she hadn't done this, and eventually she gets like brainwashed. She forgets who she is. She forgets who Orpheus is. It's kind of one of those moments like, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen to her.
Yeah, and if you know me, I love the technical side of musicals. So is there anything technical that our viewers should look out for?
Yeah, for us, so we have a turntable, which is used in a lot of productions of Hadestown, and it's really cool, and it's really fun for the actors to get to utilize that, but it's very, like, hard, because we kind of have to turn it on ourselves. So it's really, like, hard to get right, and we have to dance on it, and it's super loud. So it's just a thing that, like, is overall, like, shiny and beautiful for the audience, but it's very, like, stressful for us.
Yeah, and I mean, people who go to musicals who don't know much about musicals, they don't realize all the work that goes into putting a musical together. There's months and months of work that goes into this. So what's been the hardest part about rehearsal for you guys?
It's definitely, for me at least, it's learning the dances. Like, I don't think I'm a bad dancer, but I just, like, it's not my, like, forte, you know what I mean? And it's almost, since the show is sung through, which means there's very little, there's no scenes in it. It's just all song, and there's always music. It's almost like, it's a lot of dancing, and that's kind of what's been hard for me.
Right. With that, Rory said it's all sung through, but my character does a lot of speaking throughout, and for me, it's just kind of like so many lines to memorize and so many things to say because I have to get it right in order to narrate the story correctly and like let the audience know.
And on the flip side, rehearsal is full of these random moments. What's been the funniest part about rehearsal? A moment that when you're making the show you didn't expect, but it comes up?
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything really like funny about it. I just remember.
Oh, I thought of something.
Okay, yeah.
So yesterday during rehearsal, there's this one song where we're all like, yeah. Like Hades is walking in and he's like, "Oh, you're talking about me," and because the song's about him, and then there's a huge pause and it's like awkward silence, but and then Orpheus does this little funny thing, and then I step in, and it's just like one of the very few silly moments in the show.
Yeah, I mean, the way that the characters play off of each other is so incredible. I mean, versus other shows, isolated bits, but in a show like this, all the gods so interconnected. And both of you guys have been in some great shows during your time. Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Little Shop of Horrors. So how is Hadestown unique, different from those other shows that our viewers may have seen before?
Well, in Little Shop of Horrors, I was kind of, I was the lead guy, whereas in Hadestown, I'm ensemble, and it's like it's so much of a different experience, but like in such a good way. Like I almost have this team around me, and like yeah, I just get to like work with people, and it's kind of great.
Yeah. For me, this is my first like tragedy I've ever been in. So I do a lot of like comedic shows that involve like comedic timing and stuff, and just a lot of happier shows. So I like that I get to go into a character and really think about these emotions like deeper than any other show I've been in.
Yeah, I mean, Lightning Thief, very funny show
Yes.
for the upbeat songs. The all-important question that you guys ask in your cast interviews, that we ask in our cast interviews, why should people come and see the show?
Well, it is just one of the most phenomenal stories and musicals like ever.
Period.
Yeah.
So well written.
Period.
It's and it's kind of wild that we even got the rights, because I think it came out in
Yes.
2019, and then it would had to be translated to high school, and then we had to get those rights. And I mean, it's just like a miracle that we were able to even do this. And honestly, I think we're doing so well.
It's just such an amazing show. For one of the songs, "Wait for Me," we're having swinging lights. Obviously, as I mentioned before, there's a turntable. It's just so many. The cast is working so hard. The crew is working so hard. It's just such a beautiful show. And though it's a sad story, it really will leave you feeling like it was worth it, and you'll take something
it's a
out
sad song. I'm gonna sing
Yeah.
it again, and don't tell my sister this. I think Hadestown's better than Hamilton. I really
of it. I
do.
might have to agree.
It's so much better than Hamilton in so many different ways. So thank you guys for this. You can see this special show at DSHA from November 7th through 9th and 14th through 15th, 2 weekends. To purchase tickets, go to dsha.info/tickets or go to the link in the description of this live stream. Thanks once again, Maddie and Roy. You guys have been so awesome
Of
for
course.
Thank you
this.
so much.
And we'll see you, the people, way down Hadestown in just under a month. But don't go anywhere right now. There's a Brewers game. We don't care about that. We actually do. We're going to give you updates. Hilltoppers, Cardinals, the second half is underway in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. And we welcome you back to action here. Marquette and Hamilton already into their second half of play. Once again, thank you to Maddie and Roy. A fantastic halftime interview. Looking forward to more partnerships with them in theater going forward. But this game, it's a pretty big one for both of these teams, and the second half is poised to be just as good as the first.
Yeah, early set piece here for Marquette. Let's see what they can use here as they look to press forward and get the ball in the box. Let's see if they can get a head or a foot on this as they take this.
Through ball sent in and sent right back. Dart to Danglil. Booted away. Back to Hoosh. He takes it. And this one taken away. That speed somehow matching that of Hushman. You don't see that often.
Yeah, Marquette had an opportunity for a shot there. Hushman didn't take it, which is surprising, but they're going to need to take more shots. They've had lots of opportunities, but they look to possess the ball more as they play the through ball here.
Here's a look for the Hilltoppers, who have had most of the offense in this second half so far. Good sign for Marquette. It's been a great game, as promised. Both of these teams have really done their job in making this one as entertaining as it gets. On the outside, this one will be kicked right back. Out to the far side, and that's out of the reach of Caden Duffy-Frank, the junior. It's a Marquette throw. Going with Pollock. To Angwell, back to Pollock. Cushman, oh, great passing there, but the route was ultimately jumped.
Yeah, good defense there for Middleton.
Eli Natowski that time. Carlson dancing around Pollock. Couple of passes. Oh, a slide tackle, my goodness, Charlie Angwell. Otherworldly right there. And another one from Hushman. Marquette playing as ferocious as they have all season.
Yeah, 2 clean tackles, according to the ref. Great tackles there. Very physical, very aggressive to start this.
So we've got another card issued. And man, these Hilltoppers, they have played with intensity, but at the same time, they have struggled to stay controlled, and that is eventually tapped over to the Cardinals. Just 3 minutes in, we have our first stoppage of the second half.
That's going to be Cormac Carlson there on the yellow card, as they like to sub him out.
We appreciate you for sticking around. The Brewer game, it is on soon. It is on in 10 minutes. We will be giving you live updates as the game goes on. You won't miss anything. You can stay on our broadcast. We'd love to have you for the rest of this game. It's been a very good game. Pivotal game for Marquette. Angwell dancing through.
Good ball there. That's a great ball, great chip through as it looks to be a corner. Let's see if Marquette can use their set piece opportunities here like they have all season, as J.J. Allen looks to get in the box like he did a couple of times earlier this season.
So the quarter for Marquette talked about how pivotal set pieces could be. Played on, into the box, Probosco went down, and nobody on Marquette was ready to claim the ball. Golden opportunity for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, that's such a good opportunity for Marquette, and they can't capitalize once again. Probosco slipped, and then they have so many players there in the box just looking to finish one. That's a huge missed opportunity, but a good look for Marquette.
An incredible amount of defense on both sides, and we're seeing this effort take an uptick in the second half. So both teams want this game pivotal for their standing, pivotal for their ranking in the state of Wisconsin. Marquette has been dominant in the state of Wisconsin. Just one loss in the state of Wisconsin. They played some of the best teams in the nation, giving them some good practice for these games. Heweiler heads it off the face. Oh my goodness, taking the thing right there as Rowen Bile.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt right to the face.
Kang dancing around, looking, and Prospero a diving grab.
Good save by Prospero to reach out and grab that ball. If he doesn't grab that ball, then a Cardinal gets on it and slots in the back.
That back post has been pivotal on all teams today. It'll go forward with the Hilltoppers. Pass up ahead will be grabbed by Middleton. Edzafama. claims it on the pass. A nice takeaway. And Natowski will keep it in. A good job there.
Looks like they're going to call a foul there for some heel clipping as he clipped his heel on the outside. But some great technical work there from the Cardinals. And here's another set piece. Looking to go long in the box that they have multiple times this season, and especially in this game.
So Edzafama a chance to take a long kick. Now Middleton up the pitch, charging. It'll come back, a chance to cross it in for the Cardinals. Good look offensively. Brennan jumps the route. And it'll be out of play, a Marquette throw. Hilltoppers have had success so far in this second half, but Middleton is putting on all the pressure in the world.
Yeah, Middleton pressing very high to start as they laid off in the first half, but maybe now changing as they've seen that that's not working. So pressing the ball is going to be a big component to victory in this one.
That passing that Marquette has showcased defensively has not really shown up offensively in this game. Marquette has to look for those chances. Hushman crossed into the box earlier for their best chance all game. This one played down the near side. Dancing around is Sands. Gets past one defender. Good step in by Hushman. That ball's still free and booted all the way out to midfield. Edzafamba heads it back. Touchdown. A nice job by Duffy Frank, but Marquette ends up with it. Trying to get out of the rush here. It's Tariq Khan. Trying to find Bausch. He does, and it's taken away. Oh, a good look for Marquette, denied by the Cardinals. And that hounding defense we've talked about all game shows up once again.
Yeah, great defense there from the Cardinals as they look to come back to the ball. Their main center back there just rushes across and just beats out Bausch, but good opportunity, good through ball from Bausch there to give Marquette some hope here in this one.
That's out of play, and it'll be a throw. Pollock. Angwil boots it in just high for Khan. Right idea, but poorly executed by Marquette.
Another good opportunity for Marquette as these last 5 minutes of the first half has looked really good for Marquette coming out. Let's see if they can execute now as they look to press here.
Carbasco. Boots it to midfield. Allen with a response, but it's deep in the zone for Keith. That pass on a play. Marquette will throw it. Headed all the way back.
Good little bit of passing here from the Cardinals, looking to maintain some possession as Marquette has had most of the ball coming out of halftime.
This one play all the way down. That's good speed on the far side. I mean, we have seen really good breaks from Cormac Carlson, Sully Davis, Jake Hendrickson all game. All three of those guys on the far side have been excellent. And we'd like to remind you tomorrow for Marquette Open House. Biggest recruitment event of the year. We got Mass at 9 o'clock. The open house runs from 10 to 1. Here's a look, a centering pass. That's free on goal, booted away. Dangerous chance there. Another shot bouncing around. And Prospero with the save. Good defensive stop by Marquette. And now Hushman up the side. Trying to lead the Marquette attack. Boots it really far. I don't know where that was supposed to go. It amounts to nothing.
Yeah.
It'll be a throw.
Going back to that stop over there. Prospero tries to come out and grab that ball, can't. But then a great defensive clearance there for the Hilltoppers. And then a counterattack on this left-hand side, but nothing counting there as that's a wasted opportunity for Hushman.
Engwell in the midfield. Plays it to Brennan, trying to get through. He goes down. Boschert chance. He's one-on-one. Plays it back. And it's a blocked shot out of play. The best look of the night for Marquette. Does not amount to anything.
Yeah, Marquette keeps on putting their foot on the pedal here. Really good after really good after really good offensive steps and offensive plays. As Bausch looks to play it across, he could have taken the shot, but tries to go with the easier option. And then great defense from Middleton to step to that. But Marquette is looking really good here as they have a corner to try and slot this one in.
You gotta wonder if Bausch taking the shot was the best option there. He decided to pass it. That corner's a low kick. That'll go out of play. Whistle sounds, and it looks like we've got another quarter, so maybe a chance of redemption. That kick, not as good as it could have been. Still scoreless in the 53rd minute at Quad. That's a better kick in the box. Here's a chance, but it's booted away. Good defense by Middleton. Nobody's back for Marquette. Pollock in panic mode up the side. He was pressured heavily by a couple Cardinals. Middleton trying to take it away.
Yeah, some good defense there from the Cardinals as this one's played in and headed out again.
Still with possession is Marquette, but not for long. A good takeaway. Allen plays it in. It's taken out. Andrusis. He's got Huweiler back with him, but he just goes to Prospero because Marquette uses Prospero to his advantage. Can be a passing option. We've seen him be stellar in goal today. Both goalies have been really, really good.
Yeah, both of them looking sharp out there.
But what else did you expect with two teams of this caliber? That's a great takeaway. Eli Cocker darting through the midfield up to Kevin Brennan. Engwell plays it back for Cocker, but good speed. And booting that one away. Sam Keith, he's one of the captains of the team. He shows up in a pretty big spot.
Yeah, Marquette has another opportunity there for a through ball. Like 4 or 5 of these in the last couple of minutes here. Lots of good possession as he goes down. No call from the referee there.
Ushmad taken to the grass, but no whistle blown. And it'll be out of play for a Middleton throw. Eli Natowski drawing the attention of Katahdin Huweiler, and Carlson found Natowski. Huweiler, he is a really stellar defender. Not a guy that's overly flashy, but when you need him, he is about as reliable as Marquette has.
Yeah, playing really good there.
Cocker boots that one deep, headed back, and now headed forward. Trying to find Hushman on a break. He's got it. It is shot blocked and handled by the Cardinals.
Good defensive stop there, but also a great effort from Hushman to once again get a foot on that ball. Using the wings is going to be big in the second half, especially with speed like Hushman and Ivan on those upper flanks.
It's Bausch dancing around, cuts back. Plays it into the corner. Hushmad up top. Pass intercepted by Middleton. Marquette knocking at that door. Have been all second half.
Great pass there as they just reset it again with Jimmy there.
This played ahead. Booted forward and just a little uncertainty from Probasco. Not what we've come to expect of him during this game. Allen trying something on the far side. crosses it in. That one deflected. It's still free, and Bosch had a good look on goal. Marquette wants a handball. There will be no call. Hilltoppers still have possession. Not for long, taken by the Cardinals.
Yeah, Bosch had an opportunity. Again, that's like the fourth one where the ball's bouncing in the box, it falls to them, and they can't make anything out of it. Next time I would look to play faster and have a one-touch shot maybe.
That was a Fama. Slide tackle by Hushman. Looking for something is Abzafama, and now Marquette turning the tables. They're pressuring defensively. That one out of bounds, a Marquette throw. So it'll be a throw. Settles down. Angwell. Back. Nice job. It's Bosch darting through the fenders. He's doing it all himself. And his shot is a flying projectile way above the goal. One of the best looks that McKenna's had all night.
Yeah, that was a good shot from Ben Bosch. Hit another one. That's his second of the night. If I were them, I'd look to get him more shots, as that one just unluckily goes over. But at the top of the box, they've had multiple opportunities. Shoot more, keep possession more. Marquette is looking really dangerous here. And on the other side of the ball, Middleton not having much offense, playing pretty good defense so far. But that offense has to pick up if they want to have a chance at this one.
Barn burner on our hands here at Quad. Two of the top teams in the state doing battle on a cool Saturday evening, and we've got a stoppage on the field. Brewers game is underway. 2 outs in the top of the first. Trevor McGill got the nod for the Brewers.
Looks like an injury here. So he's going to come off.
I mean, you never want to see at any level any of these guys go down. I mean, they're premier athletes, and it was a non-contact injury, just went down after that deep kick, and that's what he got. Just over 20 minutes to go in this game. Trevor McGill has pitched a scoreless first inning for the Milwaukee Brewers. And if that's any significance to the rest of the series, it's a good sign for Milwaukee. So the Brewer crew out to a nice start. Murph's idea to have McGill open works out well for now. Middleton dancing with it on the left side. Trying to weave around some Marquette defenders. This one played back to the defense. I mean, we're seeing Marquette do what they have done all season. And that is trade momentum with teams throughout the course of the game. Try to force a mistake. Just want to settle down with Davis. And that will be out of play.
Yeah, it's one of those games that it's just pretty back and forth, so Marquette has been looking really good here. Like you said, they want to persuade and they want to move the teams where they want, but keeping possession is going to be big. Just generally, Marquette has always had a good soccer program here for the last 20 years, and keeping the ball, keeping possession, keeping everything on the offensive side is going to be a great look as they look to throw this ball in deep here.
Headed out of play, it'll be another Marquette throw for Pollock. All the way down for Bosch. Trying to weave through some of the defenders. And, I mean, we talked about it early on in the game and in the open, the pregame show, that if Middleton wants to have a chance to win this game, they have to shut down Ben Bosch. And my goodness, have they done that. They have denied him service, double teaming, triple teaming, whatever it takes to limit Bosch. Is paid dividends for them in this one. Davis plays it. Stepping into it. Duffy Frank plays it in. And a header off the top post. And cleared away by Marquette. The best look of the game for Middleton. And they come up short.
Yeah, good opportunity for Middleton. Looking scary for Marquette there. Just luckily hits the top part of the frame. But good offensive attack there for Middleton.
Both teams trading golden looks on goal. In the quarter, it's out for a Middleton throw. Throw goes in short. Marquette pressing all even their forwards. Here's a centering pass. Broke it up. Other chance. Mauer sent one on goal. He's been really deadly
Good
in the
step
attacking
there.
third. And now Marquette trying for a counter. Trying to find a way, trying to weave through the defense. Both teams trading possessions in the midfield.
Looking sloppy and physical here.
Oh my goodness! Sully Davis wrapping his arm around Liam Mayo takes him to the ground. It's a Marquette kick.
Yeah, another foul from Middleton. They got to be careful. Same with Marquette. Can't be snappy. Got to play clean, physical, but they can be clean at the same time. So Marquette looks to possess the ball back here, and let's see how this game turns out.
This game has been physical on both sides. The referees have managed this one really well. They've let them play. They've done their job. And now it's up to the players to take things into their own hands, play smart. We've seen some cards come out today. Whistle will go with the Hilltoppers. 63rd minute of action here at Quad. Just 17 minutes to go in what has been a phenomenal game between two phenomenal teams here in the state of Wisconsin. Next week, Tuesday, Thursday, we've got broadcast back at Quad. Wednesday, volleyball broadcast. It's a packed week for the Hilltopper Media Collective, and we thank you for your continued support. This one cleared out for a Marquette throw. Marquette has gotten possession of the ball for the majority of this half. Middleton's had some spurts, but Marquette has controlled the game, a deliberate pace that they have played with. That back post opportunity. Two guys go to the ground. This physical game continues to be played, and they'll end up with a goal kick. I mean, you look at the way that these two teams are approaching this game, it's really an all-or-nothing approach. 17 minutes to go. There's not a lot of room to make mistakes. High-octane offense. It has been... It's been a lot for both sides.
Yeah, both teams just playing pretty good defense so far throughout the game. Each team has had their spurts, their high-octane moments, like you said, Ben, but just capitalize. That's the main key. All it takes is one opportunity. All it takes is one mistake, one miss-up, but also all it takes is one shot. Let's see if either team can get some good shots, some good opportunities to put one in, because you put one in, and that could be the deciding factor for this game.
Middleton dancing around, playing it back. A brisk wind blowing here on this chilly Friday evening, or Saturday evening. Good soccer weather.
Yeah, really nice soccer weather.
Call and response from both teams with possession. Here's a breakaway shot blocked. Another look from outside the box for Middleton. Played to the side. Centering it in. Here's a look. Back post. Nice move. And it's rolled right at Prospero.
Yeah, Middleton has looked really good on this attack here as the Cardinals look to possess the ball, but lately they have the momentum now, as Marquette did for the first 20 minutes, and now the last couple 5 minutes-ish. The Cardinals have been looking really well and have lots of opportunities. Marquette has strengthened on that defense to keep them out of the net.
Middleton's passing is incredible. The way that they find each other in the attacking third. It's so dangerous. Marquette has to stay away from that. That apparently did not go out of play. This one kicked down the side. It'll stay in. Hugh Weiler chasing. Prospero clears high, but didn't have a lot of verticality on it. This one sent into the corner. That's a centering pass. That amounts to nothing. Cleared out by Marquette. Allen.
Good defense there from the Cardinals as Marquette looks to play in the wings. Huge throw here to Bausch, and that's a good one. Bad play here.
Yeah, these teams have been matching each other shot for shot. It has been as evenly contested a game as you will find, and the score reflects it. 0-0 in the 66th minute. Up the side. Endress plays it back. Booted ahead. Booted back. These teams back and forth with possession. Neither team in these last 5 minutes with a really concerted effort offensively. Back and forth they go. Bausch trying to get the step. He does. It's a 1-on-2 though. Trying to just straight up outrun them. Cuts in the middle. He's still on his feet. He takes a shot, and it's a goal! Ben Bausch scores, and Marquette leads 1-0.
Yeah, great opportunity and great score for Marquette as they look to possess there.
I don't think you guys needed better news. William Contreras has hit a homer. The Brewers are up 1-0. An incredible sequence of events. Oh my goodness. Good golly, Miss Molly. The Brewers have a 1-0 lead. Marquette up 1-0. Big time stuff at Quad, big time stuff at AmFam. So Middleton, the chips are down for Middleton. What are they going to do when the chips are down? We shall see.
Going back to that goal, Ben Bausch just weaves and winds through multiple players as JJ tries to come out from the goalkeeper position and tries to save it, but then Ben Bausch weaves through and then has an easy shot into the back of the net as it's going to be Marquette throw here.
We've got a man down on the field. Middleton's had a number of injured players in this game. We get some medical training staff out here. That's Eli Natowski, one of the captains of this team, a senior who's played stellar today. 13 minutes to go in this game. That is not what Middleton can afford. Parents and future Hilltoppers, Marquette High's open house is Sunday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tour the campus with student guides, meet teachers and coaches, explore labs and art spaces, and learn how our Jesuit college prep education forms young men of character. Get details on admissions, scholarships, and financial aid as well. That's Sunday, October 12th from 9 to 1. RSVP and info can be found at MUHS.edu. Deep down under the ground, there's a place where the workers keep their heads low, the boss keeps the lights on, and love tries to find its way through the dark. Up above, the seasons turn, sometimes all sunshine, sometimes nothing but hunger and cold. And when two lovers dare to walk the line between hope and despair, well, everyone's got to ask, will the song be enough to bring them home?
DSHA proudly presents Hadestown. Performances run November 7th through 9th and 14th through 15th at Divine Savior Holy Angels High School. Tickets at dsha.info/tickets. Come hear the music that'll make you believe in how the world could be. The flavor-packed world of Raph and the Meatballs isn't about meatballs. It's the official MUHS podcast. Hosted by Raph and his meatballs, they serve up a delectable blend of humor, heart, and thought-provoking conversations. Whether they're chatting about local sports legends, heroes, or their own hilarious escapades, each episode is a must-listen. Listen to the official MUHS podcast, Raph and the Meatballs, on Spotify today.
We welcome you back to Quad Park. Eli Natowski being helped off the field. Our thoughts and prayers are with him. A lengthy injury break. That did not look good, clutching at his leg repeatedly. So now, Middleton, really, fighting an uphill battle. It's a lonesome road to walk. Right now, Marquette in control of this game, but a prolonged stoppage, and now maybe a little bit of emotion involved, trying to play for a teammate.
Yeah. Never want to see an injury like that, especially late in the game, too.
Now these teams, oh, Dan, my goodness. Down goes Hambrook, and now we have another man down. Just this highly physical game taking a toll on its players. Up to his feet, but Marquette will have the ball. Near and in on 12 minutes to go. In what has been a very, very good game. And a very, very big game for both of these teams. Setting up for playoff season. Marquette, in the midst of their longest school drought. State championships in soccer in nearly 50 years. Playing for that all season. Something that's been in the back of our minds, broadcasting these games, a sense of urgency that this team has had. Picking things up, the rate of improvement as the season has gone on has been exponential. And they're going to hold on here tonight and finish off what has been a great game with a win. Cocker plays it in, stepping forward. Weaving around. This is great, great moves. We got a whistle. And it's going to go with Marquette.
Yeah, that was advantage, but nothing came out of that, so it's going to come back for a free kick here as Marquette looks to stay calm and keep possession as they want to keep as much as possible.
And not the news that you guys want to hear. Seiya Suzuki with a solo homer. We are tied at 1 in Milwaukee. And this whirlwind of a series continues. The Cubs, breaking news, have scored in an inning, not the first inning. That's incredible. As this one's into the box, headed away by Middleton. Still free on the edge. Trying to touch it down is Hambrook. Plays it back, stepping in. That's out. Coach will take the throw. It's Bausch. Turned in the corner. Centering it on. Probosco way out of his box. Makes a save. And tumbles the throw forward.
Yeah, Middleton looks to go forward fast here with only what looks to be 10 minutes left in this game. Marquette wants to slow the game down, but also try and get another one here. But both teams are looking to play high offense. Marquette wants to play some good defense here. Middleton wants to attack. And let's see, whoever controls the middle might just end up winning this game here.
Defense has to be the priority for Marquette.
Yeah.
You can try all you want offensively, but defense at the end of the day has to be the priority. You have to stop these guys. Yeah, you can try to score that second goal, but right now, your focus is play defense for 10 minutes and keep a pesky Middleton squad out of the back of the net. Something that they have done successfully in this game so far. Nice takeaway. Liam Mayo, the forward, showing a little bit of defensive skill. That's out.
It's going to be a Marquette throw. But as we see here, Marquette just playing pretty good passing-wise, just moving the ball around cleanly, softly, nice, as it looks like it's just going to be a normal throw in here. But Marquette's going to want to, like Ben said, play strong defense. They have throughout the whole game for 71 minutes, a score of nothing. Let's see if they can hold that for the last 9 minutes of this game.
That ball is finally going to go out. Heweiler goes down, and Middleton thinks there's a bit of flopping there. Heweiler will leave it for coach, and this is the luxury that Marquette has. They can waste time, they can play around because they're winning. We've seen Arrowhead do this to them. Arrowhead, for the 10 minutes until that half ended, the second half of that game, it was all Arrowhead. They were wasting possessions, doing away with everything. And now Marquette can do the same. Stepping through, here's a chance. That taken away. A good look for Yizhong Kang, who's been chomping at the bit to get something offensively. Trying to thread a needle to Kang. This one booted away. Bausch has a chance to have a little bit of a run here, but once again, Sean Adzofama, who's been physical with Bausch all day, goes to the ground. No call. Marquette will play on. It's Hambrook. It's sort of a goal explosion as of late.
Yeah, some physicality there. Really good shoulder to shoulder as it's gonna be brought back here. Marquette looks to cross or put the ball deep here for maybe a scoring opportunity, but also just to get the ball out of their own half as Middleton is looking to attack here.
Nearing 7 minutes to go in this game in what has been an excellent game here at Quad Park. A 1-0 Marquette lead. It's been a nail-biter all the way through. One of our best games we've broadcasted all season, up there with that Brookfield East game. This has been really excellent soccer on both sides. Mayo chasing after it. That's a whistle.
It's going to be an offside call there.
Marquette has to play defense. They have to shut down Middleton, who has to play with a sense of urgency. 7 minutes to go. Played up. Sands. That is going to be out of play. This one will be kicked in deep. Nice header. Bushmad denying that threat that C.J. Schuster provided. We are through 1.5 innings in Milwaukee. A 1-1 game. And now Marquette trying to take this one in transition. Hambrook take it to the ground. There's a call.
It's going to be a card here. That's the third for Middleton. They got to be careful here.
Both teams a healthy dosage of yellow cards.
Yeah, both teams, this has been such a physical game. It's been the most physical that we've been at so far. 3 yellow cards. If they get a red, that's not what you want, because you can get suspended for games here, especially with 5 minutes left. But Marquette just looking to kill this ball here and kick it deep.
You can feel the November vibes in this game. This feels like playoff soccer. And for both of these teams, it is. Just over 5 minutes to go. Marquette looking to survive this game, to finish off what has been a quality performance. You can't help but forget that St. Charles North game. 3 goals scored in the last 10 minutes by the North Stars to take down the Hilltoppers. Marquette does not want a repeat of that tonight. Coach is playing up offensively. We haven't seen him doing that all night. He goes down. Here comes another card.
That's 4. 4 on Middleton. It's kind of crazy here. We've never seen something like this, but Middleton has to play cautious. This ref, as you can see, not getting on his good side. Marquette player goes down. There's another card. You don't want to have your key players like the Cardinals have coming out of this game.
They have cards being dished out like candy today. Both teams have been playing physical, and it has turned, it's boiled over in these last 20 minutes. And now it's Charlie Angwell looking to maybe sink the nail in a little bit deeper. Plays it in. It's a bender. Probasco, a leaping grab.
Yeah, we've seen both keepers here come out to the ball, just claim their dominance over these players as they look here, and that's some risky moves there from Marquette as it's back up to Bausch.
Bausch had that one taken away from him. Whistle, it'll go with the Cardinals. 5 minutes to go in this game. Middleton in total panic mode, trying to stage a late comeback. They have all the ingredients to do so, but these teams, they are playing rough around the edges. There's nothing pretty about these last 10 minutes. It has been physical. It's been hard hitting. There's been goals. It's been everything it can ask for. This one booted deep.
Good defense there to claim the ball, and it's kicked out there.
Hamburg boots it away. I don't know if that's the best decision.
Especially with ball boys here.
Just gave him a throw. Coach sends that one right back. A good job. The second off the clock. Abzafama trying to do something with it. Plays it back to Davis. Out wide, Natowski. It's crunch time for the Cardinals. Turning the corner. That one will be set out for a Marquette goal kick. A huge game for both of these teams. Marquette, with just 4 minutes to go, trying to close out this victory. It would be monumental for them. Some banter between Middleton fans and refs. That's a whistle. It'll go with Marquette. So Marquette a kick at midfield. This one lofted in, headed back. 3 minutes to go in this game.
Yeah, you can feel like the Cardinals, every opportunity they get, could they be their last one? So they want to put their pedal on the gas, really go forward here. Let's see what they can do with just about 2.5 minutes left.
They've played fast. They play with that sense of urgency for some time now. Here's a calculated look. Trying to get past the midfield of Marquette. And they successfully do so. But coach intercepts it. Bausch is way offside, so that wouldn't have mattered. Probasco fields the grounder. Big time punt. Headed back and forth. And now it'll settle back with Probasco. He'll try it again.
Seems to be just kick it up, kick it down.
Here's a look for Marquette. Brennan trying to take that one, but it was taken away from him. 2 minutes to go. Bausch jumps the route. The ball is free, but nobody there to claim it. Some great looks for the Hilltoppers to end this one, but there's still hope for the Cardinals. Kang boots it out. Heweiler to take the throw. Down the line. this one. So there's a tripping call. Marquette is going to have a free kick, and this is going to eat some time off the clock.
Yeah, it is. This is big for Marquette, not so good for Middleton, as Middleton wants to save as much time. We reach 1 minute here. It's getting loud. It's getting intense here in the final stages of this game.
Anguil to take the kick. Maybe a signature moment for these Hilltoppers. Sends it in. Probasco has it. 1 minute to go. All the chips on the table for both of these teams. Hamburg boots in the way. This would be a signature win for this Marquette squad if they can hang on and get a victory tonight. Middleton trying for one last gasp. They've got it. It's a breakaway, a chance for the Cardinals. Taken away by Heweiler.
Good tackle there.
Moving all the way out. 30 seconds to go. It's go time for the Cardinals. A player on Middleton is down. The Cardinals keep playing. Turning the corner. Centering pass. Batted down. They wanted a handball. There's no call. 10 seconds to go. Prospero could boot this one away. He will hang on, and Marquette has their signature win. On Hadestown night, we raise our cups to a Marquette 1-0 victory. A huge win, a signature win over the Middleton Cardinals. From Ben Lyles-Schwarz, Owen Boschert, Ronnie Decker, Rowen, Clarke, Chris Lopez, and Tom Stilp. Good night, brothers. Good night.